The funny thing about social media personalities is that a lot of them were famous and broke.
Willie D. Live.
You know what I mean? And make sure that, hey, I want to be able to pass this on to my children. You know what I mean? And I like to add this because I just had this conversation with my boy's son, man, a good friend of mine's son. I always tell people there's 3 things in life you need to manage that cover every category. It's 3 things. That's location, association, and value. You need to know where to be and where not to be. You need to know who to be around and who not to be around. And your value is what you know and what you know how to do. If you see somebody that is unsuccessful or not on the path to success, that means that one of the 3 of these things, if not all 3 of them, are out of whack. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, as far as value, I could be the best pilot in the world. I could be a licensed pilot. I could be the greatest pilot in the damn world. And I could, as far as association, I could know all the right people. But if my location ain't right, if I decide to live in Bishopville, South Carolina, I'm not going to be successful as a pilot because ain't no damn airport in Bishopville, South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? And as far as association, like, we know that. Like, who you know or who you around and, can be your detriment. If you hanging around successful people, you're going to be successful. Even if you got value and you in the right location, if you hang around the wrong people, you're going to end up in the wrong spot. If you hang around people that's going to jail, your ass going to jail too. And as far as value, you can be in the right location and you can have the right association, but if you don't have value, if you don't know something, and if you don't know how to do something, then you have no value to people. Hell, if I can come to you and say, Willie, man, they hiring doctors down there at the hospital. Well, that don't mean shit to you. You ain't no damn doctor. As bad as you need a job, you can't carry your ass down there. Hey, man, I just need a job. Yeah, well, we hiring doctors. Well, okay, you got to get your ass out of there. You know what I mean? You have to learn how to do something, whether it's a barber, doctor, if you can drive, or anything, something, you know what I mean? Engineer, whatever it is, but you have to learn a skill, figure out your gift and pour into that so you can have value. With those 3 categories, they cover everything in life, no matter what. Everything in life falls under location, association, and value. And people have to learn how to manage those things. You know what I mean?
Thank God you learned how to manage those things and graced us with all of the funny video clips that you drop on your Instagram daily. That's Shuler King, right?
Yeah,
Are you Shuler King across all platforms?
Across all platforms. And TikTok is on life support. I'm still on, we on that too. Shuler King is.
TikTok ain't going nowhere, man.
Yeah.
Just remember, always, in America, anytime there's big money being made, that money is they're never going to stop making big money.
Right.
That's not going to happen. Once big money start happening, they're going to figure it out. But they're never going to just say, "Oh, we're going to let that $1 trillion industry just go to hell." No, they're going to go and make some type of deal. So it ain't hard to figure out, man. Y'all stop panicking and get off suicide watch.
I can't believe people are actually upset about that.
Yeah,
that's silly as hell. Like I really don't give a damn. To be honest, but I could care less about that. You know what I mean? And
does that mean that you're not making a lot of money on TikTok?
That's exactly what that means. I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't losing no damn money on that.
Because there's people making $20 million and $40 million on TikTok.
I was never one of them people.
Like, damn, man, I don't even know if I made $40 on TikTok.
Hell no.
$40 million.
Nah, man. Well, every social media platform have their picks. You know what I'm saying? They got, and that's really how it's set up, man.
You're right.
They have their picks.
You're absolutely right.
They got their picks, man. I'm not gonna say this person's name, but they're making a lot of money on social media, and they weren't always making money on social media. When it was crazy thing about it. We were talking about social media personalities before. The funny thing about social media personalities is that a lot of them were famous and broke. A lot of them were famous and broke. And some of them went on to make a lot of money on the road, but they didn't start making money on social media until COVID happened.